And you have a ton of songs floating around the internet.
I know.
And fans want to know, are you going to release like a B-side
I don't
album?
think so. I mean, like, those songs are not supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
Like, but all of my emails have been hacked. Like,
How's everyone's so quiet and awkward now?
no.
Gosh.
No.
How we roll.
Good.
All right.
Good.
You want to start off or you want me to start off?
Sure.
No. You have a better voice than I do.
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
thank you. All right. So it is Megan.
And Menace. And, we already screwed up.
Right.
But in the studio is Lana Del Rey. Hi, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm good.
It's so good to have you back. So
Really,
much to
really
talk
good to
about.
be back.
I love the new music video, Ride.
Thank
by
you.
the way.
Thank you.
I feel that you and Kanye West need to do something together.
Well, he definitely has, I know that, I mean, he obviously has a strong eye for visuals. I know he likes the pictures, and I know he likes the videos. Who knows? Yeah.
I just feel that it would be a great combination.
Definitely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So what have you been up to? Like, what's your past year been like?
Well, I mean, I would say that the coolest thing has been being able to shape some of the videos and then actually make them. Like just for me, like making the video for National Anthem, making the video for Ride, and then just doing my own little things with my friends for Summertime Sadness. That's been really amazing, just to kind of, bring the visuals I have in my mind's eye to fruition, and so that's been cool. And then just working really slowly, like month by month, on new tunes every time I get to go back to Santa Monica, and then kind of turning that into the Paradise Edition. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Awesome. I mean, traveling, going to really far away places, spend time in China, Australia, just
Did you have any favorites that you visited?
I would say the people in Singapore were shockingly welcoming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But I mean, like, going to Paris is always romantic. But I'm happiest, like, when I get to just stay in California. That's great.
Totally.
Yeah.
And you came to the Bay during a beautiful time. It's really nice out today.
Beautiful?
Yeah.
Now, your music is very cinematic. Do you think you're going to get into filmmaking?
No, but you know what I've been doing the last year has been helping directors just score music for film, for their films.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, my best friend for the last 10 years is actually, he doesn't work in pop music. He's just a composer for trailers in California. He lives down the street from me now. And we've been helping guys just kind of score their pictures, from like indie things to bigger things.
Yeah.
And
I totally see you coming together with film.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I really do too, just in a really natural way, like in a quiet way, The songs really lend themselves to sort of sweeping visuals, so I'm really happy to kind of be more behind the scenes, but still have the voice be present. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned a street, and I cannot walk down the street without seeing your face.
I'm sorry.
No, why?
Because I am.
And then you're all over the place right now with the
sorry.
H&M ads.
Yeah,
No,
they are. They're really
cool.
Yeah.
They're
I like
really
them.
big.
They are.
They win the award for most looming, gigantic ads.
Yeah.
Hey, they're excited about you.
huge.
Yeah, I was in Las Vegas, and there was a double-decker bus of you, and then they have a huge H&M at Caesar Palace, and there were just like photos of all of you. And what I love, what they did with the mannequins, it made the mannequins your hairstyle.
I've heard. They gave them like tarantula lashes.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
like Priscilla hair.
It's fun, but yeah, it seems like you're kind of a shy person, and then you might.
Well, I'm not. I'm not as fearless in my presentation as H&M is. Like, I like how they put they just put all the pictures, like the whole campaign right next to each other.
Because
I'm stoked on
There's
it.
no slow reveal. It's like,
I was wondering how
Damn.
long the photo shoot took, because there were so many different types of
I
photos.
know. It was
I saw one with
yeah.
you like by a car, and then the other one that they utilized the pink outfit.
the pink. I know. Forever in a pink sweater.
Yeah.
It was like we did it in 2 separate months, but it was one day each.
Yeah, it seemed like it took a long time. Hey man, people like it. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, the good thing about it is that it still has darker undertones. I mean, you can tell there's something sort of menacing.
Yeah, with your
like,
makeup and stuff like that.
Yeah, behind it. There's
Yeah.
some kind of, dark intention behind it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, let's get back to music. We'll talk
Okay.
about music. That's your real passion.
Yeah.
Can we talk about other people that you might like? Because I think we missed that last time you stopped
Really?
by. Yeah, on other female singers or...
Other female singers.
Yeah.
I like the way Nina Simone sings. I like Regina Spektor. I like, when I was young, my boyfriend in the city made my first record. His best friend, Jack, was Regina's longtime boyfriend. They're married now. And I remember thinking she seemed so... she was such an inspiration. She was on the Lower East Side going to the same open mic nights, and then all of a sudden she had a record out and it did well, and then eventually we met up and went to a show together, and she was so nice. So she's very cool. Azalea Banks, I think, is just amazing. That song 1991 is cool. That's kind of it really for girls.
What about, guys?
Yeah, I got a question. What do you know about A$AP Rocky?
What I know about Rocky?
Yeah.
I know he's crazy. He's crazy. He's cool, and he's cool.
Yeah.
He's as can I say ass? He's as badass as his lyrics suggest that he is. He's really wild. He's like old school wild. I mean, the most important thing is that his flow is so good, so consistent. The tone of his voice is just really sexy. And he's young,
Yeah, he is.
He's
What, 23, 21?
Or
Yeah, something like that. How did you guys end up collabing?
We I think we were both talking to each other online.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I wanted him to play the JFK.
Yes, I thought that was awesome. That was so good. So unexpected, you know what I mean? I think that's something that people don't know about you. Like, they might get the wrong impression just from looking at you. And especially, you're a model and people can kind of take you the way that they want to. But I think you also have this other side of you that's, like, really fun, loving, and just, good sense of humor, like to have fun. So. Yeah,
I mean, my art is my passion. I love to write. I really feel like a strong creative urge to bring into reality the songs or like the ideas for the videos I have in my head. So at least I've gotten to do that.
And you have a ton of songs floating around the internet.
I know.
And fans want to know, are you going to release like a B-side
I don't
album?
think so. I mean, those songs are not supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
But all of my emails have been hacked. Like, everything's been taken. So there's like hundreds of songs that are just kind of like demos,
I'm sorry, I didn't know that's how they got out there.
No, it's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it happens. It's just annoying.
Do you have like a different kind of direction that the next record will be going?
I have it's similar.
Okay.
But it is more stripped back. Like, some of the songs, well, see, in my head when I make a record, I always lay it out just for me first, before I kind of show it any of my label or producers or anything. So I have it opening and closing with kind of stacked a cappella tracks, very much almost like Andrew's Sisters, but without the speed or the beat, of course. But more just stripped back, but very West Coast influenced, and still the cinematic kind of, the orchestra is always important.
Well, you perform more in Europe than in America.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
we're mad about that.
No, you're not. You're glad about it. That's why I do it.
No, we want you more here.
I mean,
do you love the audience out there? I mean, they were the first to embrace you, correct?
Yeah.
Like BBC, you said.
Yeah, I mean, they've helped me out a lot, and I mean, I did a small tour last October. Went to 10 places in Europe, and it was instantly good. They knew I wasn't sure what was going to happen. They were cool right from the start. And I feel more comfortable there because I know no one's judging me. They don't come to see, like, what's going to go wrong at the show, what's going to happen. Like, they come to hear the music. It's a totally different experience. Like, I'm just a singer there. I'm not, like, something I'm not like a freak, you know.
Well, you're not a
You're
freak.
definitely not a freak. No, absolutely not.
Whatevs.
No, it's,
I don't want to hear
Can
it.
I ask, what was it like hanging out with Axel?
Axel, I mean, he's very cool. I mean, he's a legend, and I believe in his band. I believe in him. And, I don't know, they have a residency in Vegas right now.
no, I was so mad. I wanted to go see it so bad.
I can help you if you want to go.
Oh,
Really?
Well, no, you're
Oh
too,
my
You're too
gosh.
nice.
Yeah, that would be so cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah, the
Thought I'd
show is
beat that.
amazing.
Yeah.
The show is amazing. People say it's the best Guns N' Roses show they've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah, and the stage is beautiful.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you have hookup on Barry Manilow too?
Sorry.
Damn, I want to see Barry.
But you'd be surprised. I can help you out with a couple of things.
Donnie Marie.
Yeah, Donnie Marie. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god. So hey, my mom actually is metaphysical. We found out some stuff that you used to study metaphysics.
Cool.
Yeah. So
And I had asked her, what is
yeah.
that?
So do you want to go into it a little bit at all?
Well, it depends on what branch of metaphysics you're studying, and sort of, I mean, the term metaphysics has been, the meaning of it means something different now than obviously what Aristotle meant when he wrote his first books on metaphysics and invented that term. I mean, now it kind of suggests more of like a new age way of life, which
Right.
actually I'm also interested in those new age books, which more have to do with visualizing the future you'd like to manifest into reality. And that kind of has more of a metaphysical, you would call that like a metaphysical book. But originally, it was philosophers trying to trace back the study, the origin of the soul, and how the origin of reality came to be. Like, so how did we end up here in the studio today? You know, it concerns the Big Bang Theory, or, you know, whether or not this reality is really, really happening in real time. And, you know, it's just that there's so many different branches, but it's a science of questions, no answers. But I think people who get into metaphysics go to universities to study it, to like sit in groups together and talk about why we're here. And it starts with like talking about ancient philosophy, but it kind of leads to more conversations about how do we become more innovative with technology, so we can find out what happened at the beginning by getting closer to the end, to space, really.
Yeah.
Space travel now, getting closer to seeing what's
Well,
out there
I brought it up on the
beyond.
radio, and people went crazy when
Really?
I said that I go, yeah, you're walking down the street, but do you realize that the planet is in the middle of space right now?
Yeah, it's
and
wild.
it blew people's minds.
Well, it's wild.
I swear.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, you may be driving down the freeway, but the freeway is in the middle of space right now.
well, it's just such an interesting thing to think about. I mean, God, I'm obviously not the first person to present this question, but if we all collectively started to think about what else was out there and pooled all of our imagination, which is the most important thing, and then resources and knowledge and money and intelligence towards what's out there even further.
Yeah. Well, they said now there's planets full of diamonds. I read about a cloud that's all alcohol. It's like humongous. Like, you can just go on forever with all this stuff.
Richard Branson has been very helpful in
Yeah.
our advances with space travel, and he's going to continue to kind of, I think, push us all forward with making it really easy to...
Yeah. What's his name that did Avatar? And
James Cameron.
James Cameron. Now he wants to like mine. He wants to mine comets, or I don't know.
Really?
I'm way out of my element right now. I'm trying to act like I'm smart, but I'm not.
I like this talk.
Yeah, no.
This reminds me of home.
No, it's really good, though, because
Yeah.
it's like, it's in talking about it where it all begins, and that's something, you know, that, like I was talking earlier about the spirit of the 60s and the early 70s, kind of before Vietnam. I mean, everyone was, you know, so conversational, and everyone was throwing out all these ideas, and it's why technology jumped the way that it did. It's because we all, started talking.
You said something last time you were here that I really loved about the internet and how to, just a source of communication where people can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really stuck with me.
Yeah, I remember that. We were talking about how it actually it makes us one. It does make us one smaller world, a really interconnected world. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
I was talking earlier today about how Steve Wozniak was actually at my last San Francisco show. He's on the side of the stage.
And he's so fun.
And he's so fun, and he loves music, and he, that's the kind of person who started off with a big imagination. Yeah, I mean, and obviously he's a genius, but yeah.
Me, not so much.
You're pretty smart.
No.
You're pretty smart,
You're
Menace.
pretty smart.
We'll give it to you.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Smart.
But do you have a 5-year plan? Do you see 5 years in the future what you want to do, or things that you might want to expand on?
Yeah, I actually have no plans for expansion, and I don't really have any ambitions musically. Like, I really like what I did, and I like sort of when I haven't. It's very rare these days that my muse comes to me and I feel like I have to do something. There's only a couple things I feel like are really good ideas. I don't really do that much unless I think it's gonna be amazing, but I don't know. I love my boyfriend. I love making music with him. I hope that we continue to sing together. And my brother and sister live with me. I hope that they, continue to figure out what their passion is, and and I mean, other than that, I really just there's nothing I really want. I kind of I make music. Well, I'd like to keep on scoring for some of the directors I know, and other than that, really, I'd like to actually keep on researching what we were talking about earlier about, what our future collectively is gonna look like, and see how to prepare for that sort of. I think about it a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think like doomsday type stuff. Like I read.
I can tell that about you.
Can you?
No,
I saw this movie. It's Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a scary movie.
Scared the hell out of me.
Honey.
Now I want to buy like satellite phones and like.
This is what he talks about on the air. He's like, Megan, you're gonna be sorry when you don't have your gas mask. Like, okay, Menace.
You can buy a nice gas mask for like $150 online.
And he's like, I'm telling you, Megan.
Is that going to help us?
I don't think so.
I don't know. If it's going down.
Hey, if it's going down, it's going down.
If it's going down, she's going to ask me what the gas mask is. Watch.
Menace. Oh no.
Yeah, but what good is that going to be if you're all alone in your house with one mask?
Yeah.
You better start saving and get a couple more.
Fine, I'll get a couple masks. I have like 28 gallons of water.
So do I.
So you're a
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything you want to share? Like people should check out or?
No,
like that?
I mean, like I mean, with the Paradise Edition, it's just gonna roll out really easily. It's more of an afterthought of the original record. I mean, it's 8 new songs, but I mean, for me, they're even more me than the last record. They're just really natural and raw. Everything was done in one take, and it just feels very cool. So I'm happy to have them out. Happy to start working on little videos for them. And
what I like about Lana Del Rey, she's not a pimper. She doesn't say, "Oh, I got a shoe line coming out. I got my makeup line and all this other stuff."
No, I don't care.
Yeah,
that's really
I don't
cool.
care. Well, I got so lucky. Like, my label let me do whatever I wanted.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They never said, "Oh, you can't say that," or you can't make a video that like glorifies prostitution, whatever. No, they just let me do it. They let me do anything, and so in that way, I don't feel forced to like extend myself in all these unnatural ways. Not that having shoe lines unnatural.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with
Lana,
us.
Thanks, guys. Really cool.
Thank you.
You should come
really good questions.
Come by more often.
Yeah, I have to say we've it's been good in San Francisco. It's been good, and it was good last time with the Amoeba show. I really hope
You have a lot of people that love you.
Yeah, I actually feel a lot of support. The people who came down to the show were amazing. Hopefully next year we'll come for a real show.
Yeah,
Cool.
please
Yeah.
do. You gotta
Yeah.
play the
Thanks.
Fillmore or the Fox.
I'd love
or
that.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't be afraid. San Francisco is a really nice place.
Not
and
scary.
There's a lot of people that love you here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll get you a nice studio apartment.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We'll move you in.
It'll only be like $1,600.
What?
She's all wait.
Are you paying, don't you have to save money for your gas, Matt?
I know, right?
I do. I'll give you the website later where you can buy
Okay,
it.
cool.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Lana Del Rey.
Bye.